It's Mark Stewart Greenstein. Thanks for joining me. I want to reply to a very astute communicator, Dan Healy, who posits that, quote, "We are in a dire economy in Connecticut." I disagree. We're lagging most other states. Dire? No. And if needed, the money is there to make every single program that's good fully fund. Make it robust. Here's why we're not in dire straits. We're in stingy straits. And stingy is not a bad word. It means you are reluctant to part with your money. Good. That's what Connecticut voters absolutely feel when you're parting to the government, which can't do things right, which has screwed things up by taking money from one set of funds for another, by not funding pensions, by not even reading bills, by paying 11 times market value for property that may not even be used. It's such a decrepit system that no taxpayer should want to give over money beyond what is absolutely necessary to run the state. So Dan, in a way, you're right. We can be running the necessary state functions with probably 1/3 of the employees. What would happen to the other 2/3? They can be doing the same functions privately, and with it, doing them better. They can serve the homeless. They can clean up Long Island Sound. They could help rehabilitate alcoholics. They could treat the opioid problems. And without the state's bad guidelines in the way, with entrepreneurial employees who can now hire who they want, fire who they want, use the technology that they know is good, use contracts that are good, make some of them better, jettison the others, that entrepreneurial spirit among some employees and the diligence among the others who want to join them make private departments doing publicly good things. Not just good for Connecticut. I envision that our government is going to get so much better that there will be other states that want to offload some of their government functions to us, because we're going to do government better. Out of crisis, and yes, we are in a government crisis, not an economic one, but a crisis in does government deserve any trust anymore? I think it deserves very, very little. But from that mistrust, from our skinflint pocketbooks to provide for more and more government when we don't want to, from that we're going to get less government, but what we have is done well, and we can get better services done not by the state, but by individuals, groups, and their agents. That's the way welfare was meant to be. Long time ago, states started usurping the welfare function. And with it, politicians lop on because they get more power and more money by distributing welfare. We can end that. And it's time that welfare get a better boost by having public directly funding it instead of going through the machinery of the state that doesn't work. Thanks for bringing it up. I'm in your corner. Think about that as the best way out.